Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing on this sublimation printer. It's Epson 2720. It has the Eco tanks built in them, so I don't necessarily have to convert it. The only thing that I have to do is add the sublimation t-shirt ink instead of the sublimation paper ink that comes in the box. So I will leave all the information down in the description about cost. I got this one from Walmart a couple of months ago. I'm just now unboxing it because I've been fooling with my other printer that I bought a couple of months ago that I did a review on it. So I'll leave that link down in the description box as well too. So let's get started. Alright guys, gonna go ahead and open it. Okay. Comes with a disc for installment, but I'm pretty sure if you don't have a disc drive on your computer, you can also download, install it online as well too. So I'll put this somewhere. So I like how they have all of their printers pretty much are easy to remove them from the box. You just kind of, they put them in a bag, you just kind of lift up on the bag to pull them out. It's not that big, but it'll pretty much get the job done for what I'm going to do with it. Later on, if I want to do bigger jobs, I'll invest in a bigger one. But this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna bring you guys closer so you guys can see. This is what it's looking like. Okay. Alright, so now that you guys have gotten a closer look, I'm going to remove all the blue tape from it. Just like I did in my last video with my other printer. You have to remove all your blue tape. This one don't have as much. Okay, it has a scanner on top. It's pretty nice. There's a UPS port. I don't know if you guys can see, but the tanks are here in the front. It's a lot of blue tape on it. I'm just going to finish removing all the blue tape. Then I'm going to let you guys know how I'm going to convert it. I will add the new ink. Alright guys, so I've gotten all the blue tape off of the printer, hopefully. And I just wanted to show you guys real quickly. This is the ink that comes with it. But of course, I'm not going to use this ink because this ink is for sublimation, like paper printing. It's not for t-shirts. So I'm gonna waste some ink. I don't know, I don't have any use for it because it won't fit in my other printer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dump all this ink out, and then I have some ink here that I purchased from Amazon. It's called OS ink. I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is the ink that I purchased from off of Amazon. It's for sublimation t-shirts and things. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually take the ink from here, put it in these bottles, and then I'll fill the tank. So I'm going to go off camera and replace the ink out of this bottle with the inks in this bottle. And so I'll show you guys when I come back, okay? Alright guys, I'm back. I've completed the process of switching over my ink. If you're wondering why I had to put my t-shirt sublimation ink into the bottles that came with this printer, it's because the ink bottles have a special like lock system on it that when you flip over the bottles into the tank, it locks in, and it's like a no mess process. Instead of using like the syringes to fill the tank, you just will simply use the bottle. So it makes the process easier. Anybody who has dealt with sublimation knows that it can be a hazard trying to use the syringes. This way you don't have to use the syringes. So if you're wondering why I had to pour the ink that came into these bottles that go with the printer out, it's because I wanted to be able to just flip the bottles over into the Eco tank and let it fill up that way. So I'm going to bring you guys closer because I want you to see the process of me putting the ink into the tank and so forth. So I'm going to bring you guys closer so you guys can see what the Eco tank looks like on the top here, so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, so stay tuned. Alright guys, this is what it looks like in the inside of the Eco tank. As you see your black, your yellow, your magenta, and your cyan. Okay, so now I'm going to let you guys see me fill the tank up. So basically I'm going to take my black. The colors are located inside, so you can't really mix it up, okay? So of course, you know, I have my bottle here. I switch my ink. So now I'm going to insert my ink into the Eco tank. So this is what the top part looks like. All you're going to do is you're going to flip your bottle down on top of the fitting, and the tank will do the rest. Once it get full, it's going to automatically stop, so you don't have to worry about spilling it. So you're just going to basically watch it. Once it get full, the ink will stop. So let's get started. Just going to slowly flip it down, and just like that it starts filling. It's pretty neat. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's filling up. It's filling up pretty fast. I'm gonna see if I can show y'all filling up down there. You see this tank down here? It's filling up with the black. And it has stopped. I don't hear it anymore, so I'm going to remove the bottle. So I'm going to close this. So let's do our yellow. Slowly flip it down and just press it down. Wait on my camera to focus. It's filling up down there. I like the fact that you can see your color, your tank. So you can kind of see when you're getting low, and you can just fill up. So we're going to get ready to remove this tank because it's almost done filling up. Alright, this one's done. Last one. Again, this is what the top part of it looks like. And you're just going to slowly flip it down. Do not squeeze, and press down. Real simple. If you guys hear any noise in the background, that's probably my kids. They're outside my window on their trampoline. So forgive the noise if it's picking up. Alright, so the blue is done. We're going to remove this. And so I'm going to come back and show you guys the setup process of, you know, when I turn it on. Okay guys, so I wanted to bring you guys closer to the panel here. This is going to be our main focus right now. I'm about to get ready to plug in the printer and I'll show you guys the next step. So I have my power source plugged in. And you want to raise your panel here. You want to turn it on. You want to select your language. My language is English, so I'm going to say okay. So this next step, you guys see the instructions, it's telling you to start here. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to press and hold down the question mark for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to press your power button again. Basically, this part here is basically asking you, do you have the tank filled? So, of course, we filled the tank already. So now we're going to hit this button here. So this process will take about 10 minutes. So I'm going to go off camera, and once it's done, then I'll come back and show you guys the rest. So basically what it's doing now, you hear the loud noise, it's charging the ink. It's kind of bringing the ink into the tank here. So once this process is done, you can actually go back in and add the little bit of ink that's left. I don't know if you guys can see the ink, but I have ink left in the bottle. So you can go back and you can add the rest of the ink after you're finished charging. So like I said, it's going to take about 10 minutes. I'm going to come back after the process is done. Okay, as you see now, the light isn't blinking, so that indicates that the process is done. I don't know if you can see the screen. It's telling you, also telling you that the process is done. The ink is done charging. So it's pretty set up and ready to go. You can hit OK for done. You can adjust your quality. You can do it now, or you can actually do it later. I'm going to choose later. Okay. So the process is actually done. My idea with my printer, what I wanted to do, sorry there's a glare. I actually want to connect my printer to the Wi-Fi so that I can print from my app on my phone. I'm gonna hold this out so you guys can see. This is what the app looks like. Hold on, it's kind of blurry. Let's see. Okay. So this is the app that I'm going to use to print from. So basically I'm going to connect my Wi-Fi to my printer. So I'm on Wi-Fi settings. I have to find my Wi-Fi on the printer, and then I can put it in manually. So So you're gonna, I don't know if you guys can see me, you're gonna hit OK. And so I'm gonna look for my Wi-Fi. And I'm gonna put it in name. You can actually maneuver through here and put your password in. I'm gonna come back once I get my password in, guys. Alright guys, I actually completed the process of adding my Wi-Fi to my printer. I've loaded a piece of sublimation paper, and now it's asking me to confirm whether or not it's plain paper. Letter size. It just basically asking me what type of paper I'm using, like plain paper, glossy paper. I'm just gonna put it on plain paper for right now. It's asking me, and I'm saying okay. It's also telling me that I can register my printer online. It says, do you want me to remind you later? I'm gonna say yes. It says set up complete print report. It's asking me, do I want to print a report? I'm going to say yes. So here's my report. I actually printed it on sublimation paper. I'm gonna bring it closely so you guys can see what it looks like. So this is what it looks like, guys. This is the report that I've printed. It's gonna have like that matte look because I've also printed it on sublimation paper. It's used to help get the ink into the fabric. But basically I'm done. The report, it says it passed. Maybe I'll do a separate video for you guys showing you some of my sublimation work. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I've gotten everything set up. I've actually went ahead and printed off a small image so you guys can see. I'm also going to leave the information down in the description bar about this sublimation paper, just in case you guys want to try this paper as well too, because I know how it is when you're buying stuff online. You want to like make sure you get a good quality. So if you guys like the quality of this paper, you'll actually be able to access it because I'll leave the link down in the description bar. So I'm also going to take a picture of this so you guys can see a close-up, but I went ahead and printed off a small image. I can either put this image on a mouse pad or I can put it on a face mask. I do have some blank sublimation masks that I'm going to be working with, so I may go ahead and put this picture on something and also add that image in with the video. But I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos so you don't miss the next video. Like, comment with any questions. I'll get back to you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.